Good morning and welcome to the Angel and Tina Morning Show. Tina, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fabulous. It is Monday morning. We had a big, huge, long weekend.
We did have a long weekend. For a while there, we've been talking about setting some boundaries, taking some days off, and keeping our weekends a little bit more free and clear for some self care. But this weekend was the Media Mastery Boot Camp.
And we went
So
all weekend, like Friday night, all day Saturday, Sunday.
it
But
was.
it was fabulous. I think this is like my third or fourth one. And I talk to you like on a daily basis, and you're my coach, but I still learn things every single time I attend.
I love hearing that. I know Michelle Fowl, she was saying the same thing. She's like, Angel, I've heard you. I've heard you over and over again.
Yeah.
You always bring a little something new, or we have a little spin to it. And
Because you're in a different season of your life. Like right now, I'm writing my second book and it's almost done. So I'm in like that season of my life. My business has picked up. I'm just in a different season. So I guess different things that you'd say, I'm like, oh, I should do that. Oh, I should do that. And we launched our Tickled Pink media and marketing package this weekend too. So I
we
thought that was pretty
did.
exciting. And we got so much like great feedback. I loved it.
Well, because it was designed as an answer to exactly, right? Exactly what people were asking for. So we'll talk a little bit more about the Tickled Pink media package. And even this weekend, Tina, I went and checked out. We teach how to launch your book, how to leverage your book into not only a bestseller campaign, but also best-selling revenue, how to create that revenue. And so this weekend we were checking on some different things, and my book's sitting in number one today, or
I
it
thought
was.
that was amazing. Like I was on Zoom with you and you're like, oh, wait, what? Is it number one? Wait, that can't be right. Let me check. I said, wait, share your screen. Share your screen. Let me look. Don't do this without me. And she did. She shared a screen. And lo and behold, she started this campaign like 2 weeks ago. And we started doing this new book campaign that is a secret. She only tells her media mastery people, but she got herself back on the number one best-selling list. And when people are buying my book, it says, hey, check out Angel Tuccy's ABCs of Exposure. Other people are buying this too. And when people are buying your book, it says, hey, check out Tina Torres' The Gratitude Journal. People are buying this too.
Yeah,
And I
so
think that is amazing.
we have tapped into the Amazon machine for sure. Amazon wants to help you. They have everything in place to help you to sell your books, right? To become a best-selling author, to sell your books. They have all the just the whole platform is just amazing. And most people are not teaching how to leverage the Amazon platform beyond, go and become a bestseller, but then now the money's all in the funnel, the money's in the follow-up, and then the customers, which is true. But what if it was also in the sales of the book? And so for the last 2 weeks we've been beta testing and testing this out, and it started to work instantly.
I mean, like the next day.
Yes.
And like 2 days later, you got an email saying, hey, we noticed that you bought this, this, and this. Would you like to order this? Like literally sent you an email asking you if you wanted to buy this one particular book. And it was somebody that you know.
It was one of our media masteries. She did her morning show here. We did a launch for her, and she followed the system, and
Like they
Amazon.
actually sent you a separate email that says, hey, we thought you would like this book too.
Yeah. So much of what we do, we're speaking and saying, hey, go buy my book, right? Telling our friends, our family, our sphere of influence. How would you like it if Amazon did the same thing to their list, and went to their list and said, how about buying Tina's book? How about buying Lachelle's book? Having them as your collaborative marketing partner. It's a game changer. Absolutely, for sure. Well, Lachelle Adkins is in her virtual studio. Hey, super mom, how are you today?
I think she's still muted.
She is muted. She's trying to unmute. You can see it. You can see her trying. All right. Well, while she's trying, one of the things that is happening
There we
today.
go. Can you guys hear me?
There you go.
How are you
It's
today?
just been a little crazy, you know. So glad to be here today. You guys get to see me live in action with a little chaos behind the scenes. My kids are doing e-learning. So it's 7 of them that are here right now doing e-learning.
I'm
So
sorry.
trying
I'm
to
sorry, Lachelle. Probably the world doesn't realize who we have here with us. But when you say 7 of them, 7 in
right.
of itself
7
is
kids?
like, wow.
7 kids, 7 of 15. Yes.
Wait, you have
Mhm.
15 kids?
Yes.
They don't call her America's Supermom for nothing.
Yes, 7 of the
I'm
15. So
kidding.
yeah, so I'm moving
Oh,
around,
what?
drop my laptop, right? So that's why it was
I
acting
didn't
crazy
pull
for me to
myself up.
unmute.
Tina's having, she's having hot flashes now. She's like, whoa, whoa,
15 kids?
Yes, girl, 15.
15.
But you know, we just
Yes,
have
girl.
10 of them. Look, 10 of them are just at home now. 10 and 3 cats. Okay.
She is America's Supermom. I definitely want to chat with her, but I've got somebody kind of sitting here in the wings wanting to
I
say
know.
hi
I
to.
think I might have somebody popping in here in a few minutes. Today is National Sons Day. And I have 3 boys, and Angel has her amazing son there.
Oh.
So
Look
we're
at
gonna do a
there.
little cameo. It
Oh.
was so sweet. Yesterday, he comes up behind her, like she's in the middle of talking. All of a sudden, he comes up behind her, gives her a hug, and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet.
Isn't that sweet?
So, you know, when you've got your screen up, usually you can tell like there's somebody on there. Well, I had something else overlay. I had my
Oh,
PowerPoint
you had your PowerPoint.
in front of, so you couldn't see the video screen of everybody. So he's looking, he came in the corner and he kind of looked, he's like, okay, she's not on camera. So he came and hugged me, and of course I couldn't see the camera either, and I had been on and off camera throughout the day, so I didn't even realize we were on camera either. And then everybody else got to see it. He's like, wait, what? They could see that?
Oh.
We all seen you being sweet to your mama.
Mm-hmm.
This is my sweet, this is my baby. This
So
is
Michael, tell us about yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 22 years old. I'm going to be 23 in 1 month, or actually like 2 weeks now.
No, like, yeah.
She's like, wait, no, you're
No,
not.
no, I'm sorry. I'm going to be 7.
He's
When
gonna
is
be,
your
yeah.
birthday? When is your birthday, Michael?
Yeah.
October 7th.
October.
Okay.
So that's
Michael,
next
not
week.
in a
actually.
month. That's next week, darling.
Next week. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
it's soon.
What are we gonna do for your birthday?
She already gave me a birthday present. She gave me a hotel-style cereal dispenser because I've
Oh.
always loved cereal ever since before I can remember. And so she gave me one of these little spinning dispensers
Oh,
for
and
cereal.
How fun is that?
And it stops. Oh, I love it.
It's perfect for me.
Yeah.
It is. It was so fun and so cute on the counter. But yeah, Dad, your birthday's next week. What should we
I guess
do?
so. We haven't thought about it.
We have not thought about it. We have not thought about
What do
it.
you have? What kind of shirt do you have on there, Michael?
It's a Star Wars shirt. It says Millennium Falcon with a bunch of its specs.
Mm.
All right. Well, happy Sun's Day, baby boy.
Guess I can't say Happy Mother's Day. Happy Sun's Day.
Happy Sun's Day. Thanks for playing. He's so good, right? What a trooper, right?
Now,
Like,
so
and
you said he's your youngest?
he is
I
my
need to
youngest.
see a birth certificate, okay? Because you don't look like you have a child 22. Okay.
I know, look. I celebrated 50 this year,
Oh, awesome. Now, when's your birthday?
July.
She just
Okay,
had
so I'll be
this
50
birthday.
and I'll be 50 in December. December 13th. I'm
I
excited.
have my son just popped in. He can't get on video because he is in the Army and he is on his way into work right now.
Oh.
He's in Seattle, Fort Lewis. Julio, can you hear us? Are you muted?
And we can see him trying. Julio, happy Sun's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Julio, can you hear us? I can hear him.
So Lachelle, out of 15, how many are boys?
6.
Oh, you have 6? Oh, wait.
6 boys. Yeah, I'm getting ready to have my son come over here really quick if he can. one of them.
I
You
think
know, the
I
rest
think
of
it's
them are.
very special being a boy mom. Like I
Mhm.
wanted
They
a girl.
love their moms.
I
They
wanted a
love
girl
them.
for so long, and I have 3 boys. JJ
Mhm.
is my youngest. Um,
Oh,
Julio, can you hear us? Oh, he's muted. You're muted.
Yeah.
Darling.
oh, there you are.
Hey, Julio.
Hi.
Happy National Sons Day.
Thanks. I didn't know that was a day, but
So Julio, can you tell us who you are and what
They
you
want
do,
you
what
to
you're
come
doing
on.
right now?
Are you doing something? Mom? Oh, okay. Can you come in here really quick? Unstay.
I'm in
Just to say hi.
on Team the Sun, stationed in Fort Lewis, Washington.
He
Okay,
is
hold on.
he
Hold
is
on.
my youngest of 3 boys. He's 20 years old. I think he just got kicked off.
Hey y'all.
And now this is Lachelle's oldest.
Yes, my oldest. Well, not my oldest son. He's second. This is Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
He's headed to work.
Happy
So
National Sons Day, Jonathan.
It's National Sons Day.
Oh, hey everybody. How y'all doing?
Look, he's ducking, so I'm ducking. I don't know
I
why.
know, right?
Yeah.
We're all going like
chair.
this.
Oh, I'm 25. I turn 26 next month.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to say hey to you guys right quick.
Hey, Jonathan, when is
Hey.
your birthday?
October 14th.
So I have my middle son is the 27th, so we have three
We have-
birthdays,
All of our
Okay,
boys.
all Octobers.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
right? All birthdays here. So Julio was able to get back on. He just popped up again.
Okay. Well, thank y'all so much. I'm so sorry. I'm running a little late to work.
That's all. We just wanted to see your handsome face.
Wanted to
Oh,
say
thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed day, okay?
Bye-bye. Okay, so Julio looked like he's not going to be able to
yeah,
play.
he popped in, he popped out. He's on his way. He's in the car on his way into work.
National Sons
How
Day.
old is he?
He is 20. He's in the army. He's
And is
my
his
army.
birthday this month? He's only
His birthday's
20.
December 28th. My
Wow.
middle son, Nick, is the 27th, October 27th.
Okay. Do you want to?
Okay, so I gotta text my girls and say, what should we do for Michael's birthday?
Right?
Right? I'm like,
You know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say, "Come back down to Florida."
let's go to Disney because
Let's
my
go to
girls work at
Disney.
Disney right now.
He loves Disney, Mom. Come back to Disney.
He does. Yeah. I'm not texting them. What should we do for Michael's birthday next week? It's next week.
Yeah.
We might have to go to Florida.
Okay, so Angel, how old is Michael? 22.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that feel weird?
He's not allowed to be 22 though. He's like he can be 7.
Doesn't that feel weird? Like, knowing that JJ is in the army, like he's 20 years old. Like I feel like just yesterday I had him. He was a preemie baby, so he was my my special needs baby. He was only born like 3 pounds 3 ounces. Went down to like 1 pound. He was in the NICU for a very long time. They kept telling me, we don't think he's gonna make it. We don't think he's gonna make it. And here he is, 20 years old, in the army, thriving. But I'm like, wait, you're how old? Like I still think he's like this little. And it's just so funny because there's just I think as a mom, you still think of your babies as your babies.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
So it's just so weird. I think it's just so. I'm like, how are you?
Well, we had when they were little. When Michael, he was like 6 months old. We had like this portrait done of the kids. There was like this really beautiful. I don't know. I found them in the mall, right? This really beautiful place that they dressed them up like in these cute little outfits and did like this little oil portrait.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with those.
Yeah, and I remember trying to convince Jay. I'm like, I want one of those, and he's like, what? Right? Because it was a little pricey, and
so I did this one when the boys were little.
Oh, right? We were
all dressed up and everything, but that's my favorite photo of them.
Well, this portrait is in our family room still. It's like over the fireplace. It's in our family room, so I still see it every day. And for years, they would say, "Okay, can we change that out? Can we take it down? I'm like, no, I love it. I love it. So it is still like, I still look at them and see that.
Yeah.
The girls were 4 and Michael, I mean, it was just, oh, yeah. Yeah. I
Oh,
just
you're
love
gonna
it.
Do
have
you
to-
have
More babies.
twins?
You're gonna have to share the photo.
Oh, okay. So you do have twins.
I do.
Oh, girl, that's a special person. We
Mm.
wanted twins, but never had them. So
Okay, wait.
that's
So
an
we
experience
gotta
in
go back
itself.
to you. You had 15 kids, and none of them were twins.
No twins, all single births. Yeah.
So
So
you
I
like them
actually,
for like 20 years.
yeah, I had 13, and then 2 of them are my stepchildren. But yeah, 11 of them were natural, and
Mm.
then 2 of them I had to have a C-section because I was over 40.
Mm. Wow. So you've been pregnant. You've been pregnant.
A lot.
20 years.
I know. I'm done with that chapter though. So we can talk about it as much as we want to now. It's done.
Oh my. Okay, Lachelle, what is the youngest? What,
6.
she's
6?
6.
and what is
Yes.
the oldest?
30.
30 down to 6. Oh,
And they're all like
Okay,
18,
so-
20 months apart. Yeah.
You know how sometimes you're like, oh, that's my aunt, but she's younger than me. Do you know
Right.
what's going on?
Yeah. Well, actually, she's older than all of her nieces and nephews so far. So yeah. Well, we only have boys. So she has 3 nephews, and she just beat the oldest nephew by 6 months. So they're 6 months apart.
So your daughter and you were pregnant at the same time?
My son's wife and
And
me.
you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Pregnant at the same time. Yeah.
that's like a movie, right? This
It is a lifetime movie.
It's
almost
I'm
like that
telling
movie, dozen.
I'm
What was it
cheaper
called?
by the dozen. Yeah,
Cheaper
that's
by
why
the
we having this. That's why I'm on here today talking about a show. That's exactly why.
Oh, look
Okay, so tell us about your show.
Yeah, so I signed on with Zondra to do a show just talking about my life. I'm very passionate about mental wellness. So that is something I struggled with depression for 13 years. And I was hospitalized 3 times. And so my journey really has led me to help empower other women. Doing that self reflection, I was really struggling with validation from other people pleasing, all those different things that kind of led me on this loop. And then in addition, I was an only child, so didn't have siblings. So this whole transition to have such a large family and responsibility, it really was one that just kept me on this spiral of not really knowing what to do, how to do it, and a lot of overwhelm. So now, we have taken the position of being able to spotlight some of the challenges and just showing people that, you're going to have obstacles, you're going to have situations that come up, but just being able to continue to press on in spite of those, so that's really what the show is about. So we were actually contacted by reality production company some time ago. It was years ago. And so they filmed us, did a sizzle reel. It was right around the time that Duggar,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
the whole stuff came out. So we had just filmed our reel right when that happened. And so they were like, we're not going to deal with any large families right now. And but it really worked for us in that at that time because the contracts are so, I mean, you just wouldn't imagine what kind of contracts that you're signing with the things that they're asking. So it just wasn't the right time. But this platform allows us the creativity to really be able to share things that are going to empower people, and allows us to be interactive with the audience. So we're excited.
Oh, wow. What a
I am never complaining having 3 kids.
great. Yeah, it's an amazing story, Lachelle. And I think it's really awesome that you're sharing that and you've got this opportunity to work with Zondra and the ZTV network. Our show, of course, brought to you by the ZTV network. In fact, let me do a quick little commercial break right now.
really
All
quickly.
right. Awesome.
And feature our sponsors, because I just think this is a beautiful time to talk about her. I'm going to share my screen so you can
Okay.
see our sponsor image. Can you see that, Tina?
Yep, I can see it.
Fabulous. Well, the Angel and Tina Morning Show brought to you, of course, by our fabulous guests. Thank you, Lachelle, America's Supermom, for being on with us today. And then our sons, who all made nice little cameo appearances. So happy Sons Day to all of you out there. But truly, we are so grateful to the sponsors that make the Angel and Tina Morning Show happen every single day. The Zondra TV network. She is digitally streamed. You have all those on-demand channels that you watch your favorite streaming shows. Well, you can watch the Angel and Tina Morning Show, and all the different programs that are featured on the Zondra TV network. And if you've ever thought about hosting your own TV show, check out their packages. Affordable global marketing experience. Go to beonztv.com. That's beonztv.com. And get started with a discovery call today. Bliss by the Lake Boutique, our clothing sponsor. We're all switching over to our fall wardrobe. We'll check out Bliss by the Lake Boutique. They've got some really fun stuff. Follow them on social media. And Sonic VA, right? We are so happy. I think we refer Sonic VA every day to somebody. Somebody feels like, I'm overwhelmed. Who do I hire? What do I? Well, you know what? Don't. Hire a virtual assistant or a team of VAs that can get the job done for you. Super affordable. Give them your to-do list and it is done. That is the best stress reliever I've ever discovered. Go to sonicva.com, and when you mention the Angel and Tina Morning Show, they're going to give you a 10% discount off your first 40 hours of VA service. sonicva.com. That's sonicva.com. Those are our fabulous sponsors.
I think we probably recommended him at least 10 times this weekend. I just added a chapter in my book about how I get things done and time blocking and why I recommend hiring a VA. So I added his information into my book.
Wow. Wow. You should have Daniel write like the forward or an intro.
No, somebody else is writing my forward that I'm still waiting on, but he did write me an amazing testimony. When I got it, I got a little teary-eyed.
Am I writing a forward? Do I owe you a forward? It is not on my to-do list. Right?
Yes, Daniel is writing the forward to my Beyond Gratitude book. But Daniel did do a really good testimony. I forgot what it said. It said something like, in the dictionary, gratitude means this. But to me, Tina is gratitude. And, she walks the walk. And I was like,
oh. That's so special.
Right.
Oh.
But
that is so sweet.
His team is just simply amazing, and he is, I love him to death. But this weekend when we had Media Mastery, they were like, well, how do you do that? And because of all the things that I was teaching this weekend too, about client retention and follow-up and all that stuff, I said, well, that you can delegate, that you can delegate, that you can delegate. And we were like, oh, and we have this, and we have this person. So we kept on giving him. So you're right. We recommend him at least once a day.
Yeah, he's gonna have to expand his team, right? Because these are good problems to have. But if you're gonna grow your business, we have to automate, right? There's so many things that we can and should be automating. We had Melanie McSally come in and do our VIP day, teaching us about technology and automation. Delegation, right? You should not be wearing, you stay in your lane, you do what you do best, and automate and delegate the rest, right? Like these are the two critical things. If we're going to create $1 million brand, if we're going to create $1 million business, we have to automate and delegate.
Everything. You can't be the accountant and the VA and do all the admin work and do this and do that and then be a coach and a speaker and an author and all this. You have to have a team, and you have to find the right team.
I woke up the other morning and was thinking about all the people that are on my team, that it's like we've created this nice little village, right? To serve everyone. And we did launch our Tickled Pink Media package. And when people are launching a book, a business, an app, a brand, a course, a podcast, you want to do it in a big way, right? You want to have a launch. And we've always talked about press releases, ribbon cuttings, grand openings, right? Bestseller campaigns. Do a launch, for your for your TV show. Have a grand opening, have a launch, a red carpet event, just as if you were opening up a brand new business. So we have created the Tickled Pink Media because we create that whole virtual experience, putting you on the Angel and Tina morning show, creating your virtual book tour, your email campaign, your graphics campaign, your social media campaign, press releases, publicity, and create that really fun
They're media
blitz.
and marketing specialist all in one. So it's almost like when you're an actor and you're like getting booked on all these. Okay, so today you're going to Good Morning America and Regis and Kelly, or Kelly and Ryan, and then you're going to The View, and then you're going here, and then you're going here, and then you're going to be on Tonight Show, and you're going to be on that. That is what we do. We put you on all of these stages and give you all of this publicity, but then do all your marketing and stuff too.
Right. And we've kind of created our own little hub, right? Of resources. We have over 100 podcasters, right? 100 platforms, 100 media and publicity opportunities for our clients to go and do this really big tour. It is so exciting. And we are just like launching. And it's super.
And I'm so excited because we created this little calendar for everybody to keep track of all of their stuff. And I was like, oh, do you think it's okay? And I got to add this. And, Angel teaches 2 interviews a week and 1 press release a month. And then I added what I teach, your blog post and your emails and your graphics. And I just created this big calendar, and everybody was like, oh my God, I love it. I'm going to print it out, put it in my binder. Wendy Lavatte is on today. Hello, Wendy Lavatte. She said the Tickled Pink Media package is such a great program. We had such a good time this weekend. Awesome resources.
It was incredible. Wendy was here. She was here in Denver. In fact, she's traveling back to Atlanta today. So Tina, do you remember we had Sean Callaghan on our show last Friday?
On Friday, yes.
Yeah, and he's got the Real Raw experience happening.
Yes.
Do you want to be on today?
I have 3 interviews today. I have 1 at 2, 1 at 3, and 1 at 4. What time is it at?
Oh, I'll have to see. It's at 3 Eastern time.
Okay, so yeah, I have an interview with Kathy Bassel at 2, another interview at 3 o'clock being interviewed for somebody's podcast, and another interview at 4 o'clock being.
You have 3 interviews today?
3 interviews.
Yeah. So when we talk about this magic formula of creating this exposure, and we were talking about how many people in Media Mastery are little overachievers. We say 2 a week. Some of y'all are doing 2 a day. Tina's doing 3 today. How many?
That's awesome.
How many interviews have you done, or speaking opportunities have you done since the pandemic started? Because that's when you really were launching your speaking career. She'd just come back from her doing her photo shoot and from creating her signature talk when all of this shut down, and we launched our first Connect Summit. Yep. So from then till now, how many stages have you been on?
73. 73 podcast interviews, television shows, radio shows, and summits, and speaking on summits. And that doesn't include the Connect Summit or the Angel and Tina Morning Show, because that's 100.
That's your stage. Yeah, that's your stage.
Those are my stages.
We've got America's Supermom, 15 kids. We've got America's Super Interviewer, right? Super Speaker, 73. Right, you two are superstars. Woo!
And Media Madam herself, who can get you on any stage that you ask for.
Absolutely.
But the reason I am on 73 stages is because Angel's like, Tina, you want to be on this thing? Like just now, Tina, do you want to?
I know.
She'll text me, hey, you want to be on? You want to be on? You want to be on? And then we created this Need a Guest group where everybody can put their podcast. And I knew that we were going to do this program. So I have been building relationships with all of these podcast interviewers and these summit speakers and summit hosts. and creating these relationships. And they're like, well, let's get you on too. I'm like, okay. So then that way I can kind of say, look, that would be good for you. That would be, so I'm like the guinea pig.
She's out there testing them out, making sure they're good, right? They're a good fit for our clients. But
That's
we
awesome.
created this little
And it
hub, the
has
ZTV
grown
network.
to over 120 podcasts.
Yeah. And
Wow.
the goal is 100 in a year. 2 a week is 100 a year. Like that's more than like, and it's plenty. It's more than anybody else is doing, right? You think about most of the time we might do, one a month, right? One, and we
Right.
get all excited. We want you to be on 100 in a year. And it's like a faucet, right? You can turn it up or turn it down, dial it back if you need to, put out some
In one
recordings.
day.
I might go out to Florida next week, so I have to have some recordings of something, right, that I can put out. But okay, so Miss Lachelle, you've got all your kids at home. You're homeschooling. How do you do it all?
Prayer. Okay. That's the first thing.
Thank God.
My knees are, hey, okay, always praying. But it's really collaboration, just like you guys have just so wonderfully showed us how you guys work together as a team, and you find out things and you share it with one another. And I think that's really key, to be around positive people that are like-minded, that can help you with your goals and aspirations. I mean, you were just like the media master, Angel, when it comes to taking somebody's dream and finding a way to implement that. And so I think that's really important, is getting around the right people, because they can take those pockets of time. A lot of people think, oh, how do you do it? But it's just, if you just really are intentional with a few minutes each day with what it is that you are purposely doing, then there's no limit to what you can accomplish. Mhm.
It's still though.
It's kids.
Well, you guys saw the noise. Remember, I had to move because it was noisy.
It's noisy, which is fine. But okay,
Right.
what time do you go to bed? How early do you wake up?
I really try to get up between 5 and 5:30. I love my morning time, so I have to have that time in before the kids get up.
What time
What time do they get up?
I get them up at like 7:30.
So you get,
and so their school day. Say that one more time.
You get about 2 hours by yourself?
Yes, it's mandatory, guys. I mean, that's a non-negotiable. That way I can have a smile, be excited about greeting my children, because there was a day where that wasn't the case. It was like, come on, you got to get up. And then, it's like no time for anything. And I'm rushing, I'm stressed. Yeah.
Just really quickly through a typical day in life of America's Supermom.
Okay, so just with them in school.
Yeah,
okay, so usually I get up usually I get up about 5:30. I do a lot of my posting that I have to do for my business, prayer, reading the Bible, and then I get my kids up. During that time with my prep, I'm making breakfast. So I get them up so they can have breakfast. They have a quick 30 minutes. Since everything's remote, I let them sleep in. They start school at 8. So from 8 until 3 o'clock usually is when they're having school. So I'm actually in the schoolroom with them. So we're set up on like 2 different dining room tables, because it's 8, but usually it's 7 of them, because I have a daughter who is taking college courses.
And does everybody have their own computer?
Everybody has their own computer. It's provided by the school. Okay. So they each have their own. And so we just all are there together. Everybody has headphones. And so we have school. They have breaks.
That and put it on Angel and Tina morning.
Do you have your own like T1 line into your house with all those computers?
I know, that's right. You know what? We have a hotspot that the school provided for us. So that the kids could all be on at the same time.
Yeah.
We
have trouble.
That would be really lagging.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's school. After school, they want to have some free time, and then I'm back to doing my work and everything until about 5:30. Then I break, make dinner, then come back, and we eat, and then
Okay,
I'm
hold,
trying
hold,
to
hold.
do some.
You
You're
guys
going
eat
just a
it
little
chicken?
fast. Okay, you make dinner. You
Yeah.
for
She's joking.
like are your
What
pots
do you,
like
what
this
do
big?
you
I know.
usually make for dinner?
Well, usually like spaghetti or tacos. Last night we had baked chicken, baked beans, potato salad, and rolls.
Okay,
So
you
it's
get
just
like the big supersized chicken to feed everybody.
usually, the thing about it though is that they really don't eat a lot because they're still kind of, how like the 6-year-old, 8,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
up until
But
like a
the
teenager.
27-year-old, he probably eats 2 or 3 pieces of chicken.
Yeah, well, what they do is they don't eat meat. So we have a lot of sides, veggies, fresh stuff, because he doesn't eat meat. I don't eat meat. There's probably like 4 of us,
That
but the
don't
rest of them eat meat. So that's another thing.
Okay,
What are we
so
eating? Yeah.
how often do you go to the grocery
Okay.
store? How often do
Say
you
that
go,
again.
how often do you go to the grocery store?
Oh, every week.
Every
Okay,
week.
that's
And
a
you have to like
non-negotiable.
fill your shopping cart?
Sometimes 2 times a week, really.
And do you have, how many carts do you have filled up?
Usually 1. I'm pretty good. I'm a thrifter, okay? And I do a lot of like pastas, like macaroni and cheeses
Okay,
or
go along with.
casseroles,
Yeah,
stuff like
but
that.
you can't buy a box of macaroni and cheese, right?
Here's
That
what
ain't gonna
here's
Right.
cut it.
No,
what I'm
I
doing.
make it from scratch. Yeah. So I use a lot of
You make
home.
your pasta from scratch too?
Oh no.
Oh,
But you
okay.
guys okay. We're like fascinated,
Yeah.
Lachelle.
Like we're just like, okay.
We
Okay,
had-
so
Yes.
I have another question. So you have to be very organized when you do this all stuff.
I'm trying, y'all.
You have 15 kids. You have 15 kids. You know, right now there's like, okay, so you don't like this and you don't like this and you're allergic to
Right.
peanut butter. How can you get all of that in your head?
Right. So what I do is I make one meal. If they don't want it, they have options. You can have ramen noodles or a lunch meat sandwich or peanut butter and jelly. So that's simple.
Mm.
So they get a little variety
Yes,
of
they
something
can
that they're
fend for
making
themselves. I mean, at this
they're making
point,
that themselves. Yeah.
yeah, and they're probably like the older ones can kind of assist a little bit. So it's not
Mhm.
like she has to be like Octomom with 8 arms, right?
Right.
Like,
Not doing it.
you
Yeah.
have
Learned
help.
that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
I was a picky eater as a kid. So it's so funny. My mom would say that, and I was an only child. And I'm thinking, what is
You're
she
like, what?
talking about? Now I know exactly what she's talking about.
Okay,
Cooking
so
another
when they
meal.
were little,
Mhm.
was there a time you said, I have 7 kids underneath the age of 6?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Hmm.
Again, we bow down.
Right?
We bow down.
You are the queen.
So tell us
You
about
guys
your
are so
show. When does it start? Are you in
Mhm.
production? Are the kids in the show? Like, what's tell us
Yes.
a little bit more?
We are in production, and the launch date is November the 15th. So we wanted to launch it before the holidays. But the premise of the show is just really it's really my voice about what it's like to be a mom, an entrepreneur, and all the other things that I do. And the name of it is Real Life Without Excuses. So real is spelled like a newsreel, REEL.
Okay.
So I'm really highlighting and showing people, like, we filmed my daughter who turned 16. So normally we have like a 16th celebration, they dress up and very formal. Everybody else just wears whatever, but it's their time really to shine, 13, 16, and 18. So, we had to experience what it was like having it, with only 2 people there, 2 or 3, because, of the pandemic and things like
Yeah.
that. So, that was a transition. We had a little backstory behind it, but just showing people that how are we going to make it work? We've got this pandemic that nobody signed up for. So, how are we going to have life still as we know it with that. So just kind of the struggles we had to go through with her and help her to be excited and that type of thing.
Well, it looks like we've got the woman of the hour.
Yes.
We've been
We
talking
have a
about
cameo
you.
from our famous producer herself, Zondra Evans.
Good
How
morning.
doing today? Oh, Lachelle, good to see you. Thank you.
Good to see
Lachelle.
you.
Zondra,
I'm in work mode. I was telling them I'm in work mode. Okay.
Angel and I have been in awe of this woman. We're just like, okay, so what happens when this? And tell us about this. And we're just
Right.
like,
So many. So you have a lot of hats. That's all I can say. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So Zondra, do you have any sons?
Yeah, I have one son.
Do you know that today is National Sons Day?
Oh, okay, thank you.
like, hold on, let me tell him real quick.
Look, I almost picked it up and started like, happy
So
National
I
Sons Day.
texted my kids. I have a little group text, and I texted my boys because I have 3 boys, and then I have my oldest son's girlfriend in our text too because she's like a daughter to me. And they said, "Do we get a present?"
Right. That's right.
They're like, they're their mama's kids for sure.
Hey, ride that wave
that's
when you
right.
can, right? That's what I say.
Well, Zondra has an amazing event coming up. Zondra, tell us about this event that you have coming up.
So excited this Friday and Saturday. We're hosting the Navigate Her Women's Leadership Conference. We are so stoked. We've got some amazing speakers that are going to be on stage. We're recording it for TV. We're excited about that too. And we just want to help, women leaders to really step into their true, genuine authenticity and lead with excellence. And there's always something that we can learn when it comes to leadership. I know that I'm gonna have my pen and paper out, and we've got 2 amazing VIP speakers. So the first one is Cynthia Marshall. She is the CEO of the Dallas Mavericks. And then, of course, Angel Tuccy, who is the CEO of Media Madness, baby. She can really create that media. And I'm like, for
Amen.
small businesses, you got to come get the Media Madness. It's going to be amazing. So we are excited about what we're doing for women leaders.
Oh, you are definitely leading the way, Zondra, and just making way for all of these leaders, all these women to really rise up, to give them a platform. We talk about she's from Dallas, but the big D here is distribution, right? Getting your
Amen.
story out.
How many producers have you signed in the last couple of months during the pandemic?
We're up to 14.
14 producers.
New programs coming on the Zondra TV network. This girl don't play small, right? She's not playing small, right?
But the thing is, her goal. What was your goal at the beginning of this?
5.
Mhm.
5.
5 new
You
shows.
have tripled your goal.
I know. It's
5
amazing.
shows for any network to launch and kick off with 5 shows is a full docket, right? It is a full, and she is launching with 15 programs on the Zondra TV network. This woman is fierce. Like, you just better watch out for her. She's an award-winning executive producer. And we know that there are more, right? She's got an incredible system. She's got an incredible team. She's got all the platforms. And so if somebody is looking to start their own show, then absolutely check out Zondra TV Network, beyondztv.com. But the Navigate Her is this weekend. How do we get tickets?
Oh, just go to Eventbrite and put in Navigate HER, her, and it'll pop right up. And so definitely go get your ticket. This started out to be a live conference, and we pivoted to virtual. But we still wanted to have many of the elements that we have for the live event. So, we've got business spotlights. Like, we sold out of business spotlights, you guys. I mean, people was just like, people were still trying to come. I'm like, we're closed.
That is awesome.
So we're excited. Businesses will be able to, get on stage, get 10 minutes to really talk about their business and make an offer from the stage. And then the instructors and the workshop presenters and the panelists are, oh my God, it's gonna be epic. They're so awesome because we didn't try to bring one type of leader. We brought leaders in all areas, like, a leader from a predominantly male environment. And how do you navigate that? And then people that really believe in relationship like you, Tina, because it is Tina that's going to be on stage. And then, bringing in folks like Stevie Dawn, who really is a leader in home rights with all of the stuff that she does on an educational platform. So we're just totally excited.
For you to go VIP as well.
You better go VIP.
Mhm,
Hey, and
mhm.
time is truly wasted. You better get that VIP ticket. What do I always say, Tina? I'm not selling you. I'm telling you, it's going to be epic. Get your VIP ticket.
It really is. And the
I
VIP
love that.
ticket is amazing because this little VIP package, it's not just like the recording. It's not just this. You get a whole VIP package mailed to you. And that's what I like. I love all of that stuff. And you are such a giving person. You're the most giving person that I know. And you know that we love you too.
You are a giver. You are a giver.
Look at my face.
You are a giver. You are a giver. But you had a big vision and a big dream for what this event was going to be. And you went after it, Zondra. Right? So you've got to go after it, right? You get what you think about, become obsessed with what you want, and the right people will float up to join you. One of my favorite Peloton
think and drown.
One of my favorite Peloton instructors is Allie Love, and this girl, she just I just love her. But she says, "Don't judge me, join me." Right? Like,
oh, I love that.
Lift up and go. Right? I mean, she's just dynamite.
Oh,
yeah. Don't judge me. Join me.
I love that.
You know what? Don't.
Zondra.
You know who I am. I would be like, you should take Jay to the second power. Don't judge me. Join me.
Right. I love that.
Oh, that's
absolutely. Awesome. Okay, so Zondra, anything else you want to make sure that people know about today, or what?
No, just get your tickets for Navigate Her. Go to Eventbrite, get your ticket. I just know that you don't want to miss this, and it's virtual in the comforts of your own home. Take advantage of these leaders, because I think us just landing the CEO of the Dallas Mavericks is just amazing. And so we're excited about it. We're excited.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
One thing I would add too is just the whole thing about inviting people to look at the network, the Zondra Network. This is a great platform to spotlight your voice. You have so many things that are out there, but getting with a network that is full of integrity, walks the talk, and it's just a great place to be. So I also encourage people to join the mission, being a producer, and using this platform.
You have like producers from like here to here.
Yeah.
Like business producers, women empowerment producers, even a dating producer.
Yes.
I mean, whatever it is that's in your vision, you can put it into life. So make sure you reach out to Zondra. Angel and I both recommend her. I mean, for everything and anything, she's a dear friend.
Thank you.
And live stream is where it's at, guys. Right? Yeah.
It really is. It really is. And not only
Don't
that,
get left behind.
She's
right.
also our sponsor and our producer for the Angel and Tina Morning Show.
You have to rise above the noise, right? You have to step out of what everybody else is doing to create that awareness and elevate what you're doing. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Let's elevate. And we've created this powerful network. The power of association, the law of association is alive and well here. And we don't play small, right? And we just keep getting better and better and better. Thanks to, right? Great content, great visionaries like Lachelle. I can't believe America's Supermom, in addition to having 15 children, is now also producing a TV show. No excuses.
It's her off time.
Hey, look, you see who I'm under though. See, I've got some great tutelage. Okay. She is making sure that we have our ducks in a row. So I think that really gives a lot of credit to Zondra and the ability that she has to really empower us to have the confidence to do those things and, putting us in front of the right people. So we definitely want to give her credit because TV is definitely something that's new for me. So.
You're so welcome.
It's new for all
You're
of
so
us.
welcome.
Right.
Yeah. None of us
Right.
were all running around hosting TV shows and producing TV shows before, but Zondra's vision, the
Mhm.
relationships, the connection that she
Mhm.
has been building for the last couple of years. So when the pandemic hit and, everybody's kind of thinking, I got to take a step back, that's when Zondra stepped on the gas. She's like,
Yeah.
we're going. We are going forward. This isn't going to
Yes,
stop us.
you want to come with me?
Exactly. I just put
And
my
Loomis
seatbelt
Daisy.
on.
Right?
Yeah.
Put
Look,
your
I got in the car and put on my
seatbelt on because
seatbelt.
she's going.
Remember that
pedal.
bumper sticker? Like, get in, sit down, hold
Right.
Oh,
That's right. Buckle up, right? That's what we did. Buckle up.
yes. Y'all so funny. I love you guys so much. I love y'all. Thank you for letting me join, jump on this morning. I know I was a little bit late because I got so much going on, but I appreciate you all. And I feel extremely honored to know you. And thank you for all that you do. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, we appreciate you. And I know you probably have to jump off, Zondra. We're about ready to wrap up. Bye, darling. Lachelle, how do you want people to
Bye,
get
y'all.
with you?
Oh, yeah. I am they can reach me on Facebook, LinkedIn. I'm everywhere. America's Supermom. So
America's
fine.
she definitely is.
That's not just a clever title. Like,
Nobody can ever take her title.
It's so funny because everybody, when I get on podcasts, they'll say, okay, so tell us about the name. What is that about? And no one knows that it's because of the children. I just think that's so funny.
Yeah.
And then they're like, what? Well, no wonder.
Yeah. They're like, oh, she's just being clever, right? She's really good at momming, right? Like, she's good at no.
And then once you say the 15 kids are like, oh,
I know.
Okay, right? Absolutely. You own it. You get it. No question.
Trademark it and you're done.
Well,
Right.
Lachelle, we're so happy you jumped on this morning. I know you've got a house full of kids that
Yes.
you're homeschooling today. Thank you so much for being a part of our day. God bless you for what you're doing.
Oh, thank you guys too. I really appreciate it. And you guys keep doing what you're doing. You're such an inspiration. I mean, just to see the things that you've accomplished in the short time that I've known you, I mean, I think I just found out about you right when you guys started the morning show. So you guys are definitely such a pleasure to be in the company of, and I'm watching and taking notes. So keep doing what you're doing.
Aw, right? Give big loves, big loves. Well, we are Angel and Tina, the Angel and Tina Morning Show. If you've got something big you want to launch, a business, a book, a brand, anything, launch it big. Check out Tickled Pink Media by getting in touch with either Angel or Tina. You can text the word Angel to 26786. We'll get you some great information there. I'm also going to give you a complimentary media starter kit to get you going. You're also going to be able to get a link to go and purchase my book, copy of my book, ABC.
#1 best-selling book right now.
It is #1, and it will stay there, right? ABCs of Exposure. So text the word Angel to 26786. We'll get you plugged in. And we'll take really good care of you. Let's do something really grand together. Become obsessed with what you want because you get what you think about most of the time.
I love it. I love it. I'm Tina Torres, client retention expert and gratitude specialist. And like Angel said, if you are having a book, a product, a podcast, anything that you need major exposure for, make sure you reach out to us. Our Tickle Pink Media and Marketing Package is probably what you are looking for. Reach out to either one of us. You can text the word connection to 26786 to receive your complimentary guide on how you can build authentic relationships that last a lifetime. Again, we're Angel and Tina on the Angel and Tina Morning Show, where we come to you live every weekday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And tomorrow we have a special show, our Connect Summit 8 speakers will be on. So we'll have about 8 or so speakers coming on. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great Monday. Bye, guys.
Bye.